My name is Patty with an I, Pop, P-O-P-P.
Sal Gilberti. Gilberti spelled G-I-L-B-E-R-T-I-E.
I am a mother of 4, proud American and advocate for children's health, and the author of The Unhealthy Truth.
I am the owner of Sport Hill Farm in Easton, Connecticut.
We purchased this farm back in 1984, and we've been organic ever since.
And we are an organic farm that we began back 10 years ago. And I feel the importance of organic and maintaining sustainability and healthy soil is a process. And people over the years, we've forgotten about that process.
We grow in soil only, not hydroponically. And in the soil, there's so many nutrients, and that's where you get better taste, you get better nutrient value.
We're having a food awakening in this country right now. The landscape of health has changed so dramatically in the last 20 years, whether we're talking about diabetes or obesity, or the rates of pediatric cancer, or the rates of food allergies, or autism, or asthma.
Well, organic soil, can't have any chemicals ever used on it for at least 3 or 5 years in Connecticut. There's no fungicides, no herbicides, no insecticides, nothing that would get into the soil.
The problem is it's becoming a chemical process, and we really need to step away and rethink. And conventional farming, it kills the soil, it kills the bugs, it makes the soil not alive anymore. And so you get a wonderful looking product that's beautiful and picture perfect, but taste-wise you definitely can taste the difference between organic and conventional produce.
These conditions are impacting families around the country, and there really isn't a family in this country anymore that hasn't been impacted by one of these conditions or diseases. And it's forcing us to wake up. And we're waking up to how our food is made, what goes into it.
The chemicals are very, very bad. So always, especially root-bound crops, anything like beets, carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, all of that you should always buy organic, because all the root-bound crops, they always absorb what's in the soil.
But when our season begins, over the winter, we do our own composting. Composting is important because it brings it back to the earth instead of landfills to rot away and not be useful when we have enough trash in society anyways. That is nature's fertilizer, is compost.
And a growing number of consumers are looking for free from food. And in some cases it's free from certain allergens. In some cases it's free from artificial dyes. In others it might be free from artificial growth hormones or genetically engineered ingredients or all these pesticides and chemicals that are applied to them.
The nutritional element in organic versus conventional produce is huge. And the flavors, the vitamins, the minerals, every essential ingredient you need, and especially in green season, is in your organic produce.
We are waking up to the fact that we've inherited a food system that just doesn't work for 21st century families. So we can spend a lot of time looking backwards and picking apart this 20th century food system, or we can look forward. And the landscape in front of us is wide open, and there are so many ways to engage and become part of the change. And it's whether you want to host a movie night with some friends, or a book club, or do something at your child's school, or something at your church. There are so many opportunities, and together, all of us, leveraging our collective talents, we will build this 21st century food system, and that is a legacy that we can create.